Every ultra rich person teaches their kid this. Buy, hold, borrow, and die. As an example, let's say you're rich and you buy $1 million worth of stock in Amazon. That Amazon stock grows to be worth $10 million. Well, I don't have to pay taxes on it as I go from being worth 1 million to being worth 10 million because I haven't sold it. It's not taxable until I sell it. My worth has gone up by $9 million, but I haven't paid any tax on that. Versus if you worked your ass off and earned 9 million, you would pay tax on that because that's earned wages. And you'd probably pay 36% tax on that. So what they do is they just don't sell the stock. If they want to get the money, the value out of it, they borrow against the stock. I can borrow 5 million against that stock. So I dropped 5 million of it in my bank account, but it's a loan. So there's no tax on that. I then take that 5 million and I invested in a mansion. And over the next few years, my mansion is now worth $40 million, but I didn't pay any tax when
I see this so often, this idea that these ultra-rich billionaires don't sell anything, they borrow against it, and they never pay tax. This isn't true, at least for the majority of them. I used to work on tax returns for a bunch of billionaires, and I literally never saw any of them doing this. And in 2025, there's actually a paper done by two researchers to see if this is actually what rich people do or not. And literally, they had to say, buy, borrow, die is not a dominant tax avoidance strategy for the rich. This is contrary to what all these TikTok videos say. So what do the rich do then, and how do they pay for their lifestyle? Well, the answer is it's kind of boring. Like, they actually earn a bunch of regular income that is taxed that can fund their lifestyle. The reality is that if they're worth $1 billion, they're not borrowing $1 billion for personal spending. They actually spend a lot less than that. In fact, the paper went so far as to say that if you're borrowing for personal spending, that's actually more of a habit of the middle class than it is of the wealthy. So please be careful of everything you see online. And if you want real tax information, then follow me.